All right, let's finish up section 3.5, bridges. So anyway, synthetic division is really helpful when it comes to factoring. So let's say I want to factor x cubed minus 7x plus 6. Now notice, I can't put that in the little factoring box. I can't really factor by grouping because it's missing a term. But let's say that I knew ahead of time that x plus 3 is a factor. Now there are methods to determine which one might be a factor, but we're not going to worry about that as of right now. I'm just telling you that x plus 3 is a factor, and we're going to use that to help us factor. So we're going to synthetically divide. Since that's x plus 3, negative 3 is going to go out here. Now let's see if you can come up with what goes across the top. So 1. You notice it skips from x cubed down to x. You've got to put a 0 for the x squared. Minus 7 and 6. And again, if it helps, you can label up here x cubed, x squared, x, and your constant. All right. So let's divide. Bring down the 1. Maybe. Forgot about this stupid blue pen. There we go. 1. Now, negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Add, this is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Add, you get 2. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Add, you get 0. So notice that the remainder is 0, which means that x plus 3 evenly divided into x cubed minus x, or minus 7x plus 6, which makes sense because if it's a factor, it's going to evenly divide into it. So now let's understand what this means. So this means x squared minus 3x plus 2. So notice what I've done is I've essentially taken the original, which is x cubed minus 7x plus 6, and I've said this is x plus 3 times x squared minus 3x plus 2. And then all I have to do is finish factoring that last piece. So notice that this would be x plus 3, and then I've got x minus 1 and x minus 2 in some capacity right there. That's how it's done. The assignment for this section, or this part of the section, is on page 414. So on page 414, I need 57 through, that's a 5, 57 through 62, 69 and 70. Thanks.